Pisces, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is a weekly read for you for the last week of July 2020. So that's the 27th of July to the 2nd of August, give or take a day or so. And it's a general reading, just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, what's on the cards. But before we dive into the tarot, I need to consult the oracle. And I will be pulling a 3-card oracle spread for you, just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Pisces for the last week of July 2020. What messages are there for Pisces for the last week of July 2020? You get 2 cards out. Community and all tied up. Let's see what your 3rd card is. What messages are there for... Should we just take that one there? Oh, cornucopia. Well, that's nice. Yeah. So you've got all tied up, perhaps tied up with work issues, study issues, a lot of commitments, and finding within that, and these commitments may well be to do with the community, but it also could be finding within all your commitments, whatever's tying you up, a time, a space to connect with friends, loved ones, and do things with them, perhaps doing things for the community. And perhaps even for some of you, it might well be doing too much for the community and getting tied up. However, you also have, after all your hard work, cornucopia, a harvest coming in, a bounty due you, and that's usually something you've worked hard for and you've cultivated with your efforts. So let's see how that fits in with your reading. Let's see what's on the cards for Pisces for the last week of July 2020. What messages are there for Pisces for the last week of July 2020? What messages are there for Pisces for the last week of July 2020? Let's just give this an extra shuffle. What messages are there for Pisces for the last week of July 2020? Let's see what you get. The Knight of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Beautiful. That's a lovely place to be in, actually. Could well be an offer, but certainly driving forward with a inspiring idea that fills you with passion, going for it without much planning or forethought, but perhaps you don't need in this case to be too strategical. There's certainly a cause for celebration among friends, comrades, and a return to things that fill you with nostalgia. A return, we'll look deeper as we get more cards, but it could well just be, returning to yourself, your true you, remembering happy days as you celebrate with friends. Or it might be even, for some of you, someone coming back from the past. Let's get some more cards out and see what we have. You've got the 10 of coins, you've got the moon, and you've got the 10 of swords all tied up there. You've got the 9 of coins and the wheel and the king of coins as your challenges this week. And then your advice from spirit is the king of cups, the 7 of coins and the emperor. And then you get the 8 of coins, the chariot and the page of cups as you move on. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, the lovers. So we'll bear that in mind when we look at the cards. So, as I said, there you are. It may well be, someone coming back into your life, but I initially got a sense it's really just moving forward with passionate intensity and a sense of adventure, connection with the past. And, get a sense here, meeting friends to celebrate. And for many of us, we can actually meet now and rejoining the crowd that you used to hang out with. So, what's brought you here? You've reached a point of stability where you can move on with things. You've built up a little pot of gold, you've built up some security. That's the sense I get with the 10 today. You've been careful, you've been productive, and you've been vigilant in working to build up a reserve. That's the word I was looking for. But, I get a sense you've done that in order to free yourself from some binding situation that's caused you a lot of angst. It's an ending of something that's come with stress and anxiety and may well have been a very difficult ending. That caused time for uncertain times. And I think you get a calling now to reconnect with people of the past. And just as well then that you had built up something secure in which to support you as you move forward with a new venture. Your challenges, again, I think it's security, stability, and wanting to stay in a comfortable position is going to be a challenge in the coming week. You may feel a change of fortune, a change of energies, which initially it's a good thing. It's a good change. Usually it's a positive change, but it's coming here in your challenges row, and I'm thinking the challenge may be to have the courage, the spirit of adventure enough to go with this change and jump on that wheel, go with that change and make it work for you. And wanting to maintain your independence, your sense of security, and continue building this abundance. It seems that there's a very strong underlining material aspect to your week, to your state of mind in this week, perhaps That's what's binding you. That's what's being a problem. Well, the advice from Spirit is know what you want to do in your heart of hearts. Connect with your intuitive side, with your emotions. Because what you truly want, what you desire, is what's leading you on to make the decisions you make. And you need to be sure you are following your heart, and that your heart is, your emotions at this point then are stable, secure, and that you're aware of them, and you're on top of your emotions. Now is not the time to reap the rewards. You've certainly built, as I say, building up a lot of security and stability around you and things of value. It's not time yet to use them to reap this harvest, because there's still more growth to be had. You need to hold back a bit, so don't delve too deeply into your reserves in order to move things forward. A little restraint there is required according to the cards. And use strategy. If you are going for something with this sort of adventurous enthusiasm and passion and drive, you need to remember to not just dash into it without forethought, planning and focusing, because you want to, if building a being, having stability and security around you is of importance to you, you need to structure your movements carefully, build something up slowly, build something up strong, because it's been built with strategy, planning, forethought, and a sense of authority and drive and passion. It is a success card. It shows you will be successful in the coming week in your endeavour. But certainly your advice row is advising you then to be on top of your emotions. Don't let your passions run away with you. A little bit of restraint. It's not yet time to delve into things that you've built up, and it's not quite time to harvest your produce yet, and you will succeed, but you will need to use strategy, structure. In order to move your plans forward. The overall result is more study, more focus, more building up of things in a material value. You may well be moving away from something. This is some, again, you're harnessing your energies, your drive, your passion, but your focus and your planning, your sensible side. So you're harnessing using your sensible side with and balancing that with your energetic side. As you drive something forward, you sort of pulling your life into balance and moving forward towards success. And there's a possibility to build something up, to build upon something that is inspiring you, something that could well be to do with, on an emotional level, to do with building up a relationship with someone, working on it, taking it from the initial spark of attraction towards something that can go the distance, something that's long. But I get a sense of reunion here when I look at this deck, actually, the spread. There seems to be someone coming back from the past and a union for some of you. But certainly, yes, your cornucopia, good things coming your way, a bounty harvest coming in, and time for celebrating. And I get a sense that the all tied up is something that you're going to be released from as you move forward. And I'm putting it right there in the beginning, which was what brought you here. I think you were all tied up building sensible pots of money, but your fortune's changing, and it's your focus is going to be more on an emotional and social aspect this week. And you certainly have the promise of connection with someone, and that way it will be someone that comes bounding in from the past. So Pisces, that is your week this week, and I hope that you enjoyed the reading, it resonated with you, and if so, please remember to hit the like button and enjoy your week. God bless you till we meet again.